Oh my god, I am so salty right off the bat. I'm sorry. I've tried to make a video about this a few times. Last night, I found out about this and I was boiling. I was at boiling point. I was like, this is outrage. This is outrage that is okay to be outraged about. Not like internet outrage where it's like, that's pretty shitty and then you're just a massive keyboard warrior. No, this is 100%. This is ridiculous. Cannot believe this is actually a thing. Outrage. Like, I'm literally gobsmacked. This is still live. I said to myself, you know what, Ollie? Go to bed. Wake up with a clean mind. And tomorrow, you might think differently. It might have changed. No. I've woken up in the morning. It's still here. They've got 14 grand's worth of investment, which is honestly laughable. I mean, this is just ridiculous. This is ridiculous. If you don't know what's going on, Atari have... I've got a crowdfunding campaign for RollerCoaster Tycoon Switch. Now, in my head, that sounds good. Just to give you a bit of a backstory, loved 1 and 2, the classics. I absolutely loved the game where it was, isometric park management. When I was younger, I think I was about 10 or 12, it taught me things like, I think I played it a little bit later as well, but it's still, to this day, a classic game, by the way. If you haven't played it before, honestly, game holds up perfectly. But it taught me things like time management when I was younger. It taught me things like money management. Taught me you can't just keep borrowing money because the interest is too high and then you just end up bankrupt. Like, it taught me so many things, and it really tickled that creative side of me that I've kind of ended up in later life. So like, that game I hold so close to my heart. So close. It means a lot to me. And last year, I haven't even got onto this Todd video. By the way, this is the main man who tries to persuade you. Hey Todd, how's it going? Look at his little face down here. I'm going to scroll down here, and this is his face as he's taking Chump's money. People like me who love the franchise and can be manipulated. Look at this guy. Look at him. Like, this is that is the face of a man who's ripping you off. I'm sorry, Todd. I'm sure you're a lovely family man. I'm sure you're a great person to have a pint with down at the pub. But I'm sorry, you're an evil cop. In this whole situation, you come across super evil, super arrogant, and it is disgusting. I don't want to speak to you on a personal level, but your corporate side is completely out of sync with reality. And this shows. This has been up for a day, and you've only got 14 grand's worth of investment. And I'll get onto the video, but he basically spends the video going, hey, we're Atari. We make loads of money, but now we need yours. It's like, what? Before I get into the video, because it is a highlight and I cannot wait to make fun of it, they sent me an email on this Start Engine website and were like, hey, would you like to invest in RollerCoaster Tycoon Switch? Now, in theory, that sounds amazing. RollerCoaster Tycoon, love the game, love isometric builders, that's cool. Switch is a great console, absolutely love it, and the idea of having RollerCoaster Tycoon Classic, they're now calling it, on the Switch, I'd buy it straight away, okay? But what they're offering here is not that. No. They're offering this piece of crap, and I mean that in the nicest possible way, RollerCoaster Tycoon Touch. So RollerCoaster Tycoon Touch is a classic case of a beloved franchise milked to the high heavens for all the cash it's worth. It's a mobile port. It's a mobile game where you tap on all the little parks. You get loads of money, and you have to wait, and if you don't like waiting, you can pay extra money, and you build a park, and that's the end of it. So it's a waiting game, is what I like. The genre is a waiting game. It's really cliche that I call it a waiting game, but that's exactly what it is. Look, you can see picture here, no, this is not park management. This is tappy, get all my coins, lots of endorphins, and then get persuaded to buy something when I'm in a bad mood because I'm feeling shit, and my mind tells me if I buy something, I'll feel better about myself. Engineered to take money from you. They're very clever, and I admire them for the scientific, psychology value, but this is not what I want. Okay, just if the video aside, this is not what I want, so I'm not happy about that at all. The fact that I have to tap on the screen to collect money, it's just, I have to put the Switch down. It's crazy, alright? So, without anything else I'm going to talk to you about today, that is bad enough, okay? They want money to make a port of a mobile game, which is a cash cow, which is in itself ridiculous. But this is the real gem, okay? This website is all about, hey guys, we've got this great idea. We want to put it on the Switch, great new platform, okay? Smart idea. People love RollerCoaster Tycoon. Got it. People love the Switch. Got it. So, okay. Who's making this? And what have you made before? Okay, so let's have a look. So you've made RollerCoaster Tycoon, beloved game. RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, beloved game. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, beloved game. RollerCoaster Tycoon 3 Platinum, which includes the zoo and the water park, which, by the way, best DLC ever. Great. So you've made games all the way up till 2006. Okay, and then you made a RollerCoaster Tycoon game for the phone. Right. Okay. Now that's weird, because on this little, where is it? On this little timeline, smartphone success. Crowdfunding begins. It's a bit of a gap. A bit of a gap there, guys. Bit of a gap. Did you forget? Did you actually forget about this? It's called RollerCoaster Tycoon World. This came out in early access in, I believe, 2016, maybe slightly before. And this was a complete write-off. I'll throw up some gameplay so you can see what this game is like. I've made videos about this before where I ranted and was like, please stop, make this, like, start again. This game is, the foundation is not there. It had some amazing artwork. That's the only good thing I could say about it. And for one thing, if you search in the store, in the Steam store, it doesn't even come up. It doesn't come up. The only reason why I found this is because I've gone to my Steam library and gone to the store page from there. I bought this. I was one of the stupid people that trusted them to make a good sequel. And they didn't. And it's not even here. They don't even think it's good enough to persuade you to make an investment in their company. They've just forgotten about it. It's honestly ridiculous. Honestly, I cannot believe it. You can still buy it. It's not worth $10.99. Do not buy this game. Watch a video. That's like, it's just awful. It's got a Metacritic of 43. That's quite ironic, isn't it? And mostly negative recent reviews. Mostly over 2,000 people. All reviews. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. The comments here are hysterical. Do not recommend. It's an awful game, and they couldn't do it. They proved they can't do it. They proved that they can make a shitty mobile game, and it's just, it speaks volumes. The developer of this game are the developers of this next game that they're asking you to make an investment on, and they don't even tell you that's the last thing they made. What are you thinking? You just can't do that. I'm outraged. And okay, right, let's do the video, okay? Because like this is just the icing on the cake. Let's load this up here. Let's go to the YouTube page. Oh, before we do anything, let's just whack the volume up. Right, let's read the comments. Oh look, the comment I posted yesterday, 25 thumbs up. Nerd Cubed, another beloved, 270 thumbs up. Like people, look at the thumbs up. 65 thumbs up, 1K dislike. 65 people work at Nvidia. The rest of them, like, I feel sorry for the developers in Nvidia, because there's parts of that RollerCoaster Tycoon World game that were actually okay, but the game just was not done properly. Maybe it didn't have the investment. I don't really know enough about game development as a process, but the finished product wasn't there for whatever reason, and I'm not placing blame in any one developer. It exchanged hands a few times. I think Nvidia probably ended up with half a game that couldn't be fixed, most likely, but I'm not here to say whose fault it is. I'm just here to say it's ridiculous that Atari are doing what they're doing. Here we go. This is a real cracker, guys. You'll love this.
Hi, I'm Todd. I'm with Atari. You might have heard of us.
Hey, I'm with Atari. You may have heard of us. We're the cool guys. And then, by the way, I think it's beautiful how they say, hey, we're Atari. You may have heard of us. And then they proceed to show you games that haven't come out in years.
Centipede. Breakout. Atari's.
Like, hey, we're Atari. We've got lots of intellectual property, but we know absolutely nothing about making current games.
Top 10 franchises have earned over $2 billion.
We made $2 billion, but now we need your money.
We know what we're doing. We've done.
Okay, he just said we know what we're doing. Have you seen RollerCoaster Tycoon World? I don't think you know what you're doing.
This global entity, global publisher, global developer.
We're just the best. We're the best. We're the best. We're the best.
Since 1999.
Oh, 1999. The last game that you made that was, or published, that was actually good. FYI, RollerCoaster Tycoon was actually made, I believe, programmed by one person. So I don't know what this guy's talking about. We don't make anything. One guy who now worked on Planet Coaster, or headed up Planet Coaster, is in charge. The guy who made this great game left your company years ago.
RollerCoaster Tycoon has been one of the PC's top-selling franchises.
Oh yeah! The game I really love, that you ruined. I remember.
Tens of millions of downloads, hundreds of thousands of users daily.
What is this? This is not a computer game. This is a waiting game. Look, advanced. 1 day, 23. They even show it in the video, guys. 1 day, 23 hours. 3 hours, 55 minutes, free pack. It's in the video. They show you.
We want to bring it to a new platform, the Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that really shit game that we made? We want to bring it somewhere else.
When Nintendo's done with the Switch, is take a full home console experience, the Switch.
Hang on. Okay, Mark, I love you, buddy. I'm sure you're a great guy, but every developer who's on this shoot, okay, looks like they don't want to be there. And I'm not trying to be mean. Todd, you're obviously the guy that made this decision, or you are the one that came up with the decision, or allowed this to go through, but these guys had no choice. Mark here, producer, was just like, alright, gotta do what we gotta do.
Is take a full home console experience and make it portable. We're utilizing the touchscreen.
Oh, wait a minute, whoa. The reason why you're bringing it to the Switch is because now the game is portable? Like a mobile phone? Where the game's already on? Right, a little investment advice, Atari. The likelihood of the people that own the Switch probably already own a mobile phone. If your platform hasn't grown, or if the game hasn't grown in 2 years, it's probably because people downloaded it and realized it was shit, and they're probably not going to buy it when they realize it's not actually the game they want. Most people that have that console probably have the other one. They've probably already made the decision whether or not they're buying it. Just want to get out there.
Every single item in the
Oh, this hurts me so much. Look, this is exactly the thing I hate.
Every single item in the game is up-res to beautiful high resolution.
For the first time ever, this iconic game company has turned to crowdfunding to help fund its development efforts. Over $2 billion. Over $2 billion. Over $2 billion.
Where's the rest of your money? Why are we paying for your development? Why? 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 If you're a smart company, why would you release assets, or why would you release equity if you've got $2 billion? If you've earned $2 billion, what are you thinking? Why would you give people a PC or pie when you clearly don't need it?
To help fund its development.
Oh, it's because you don't believe in the product, right?
Development efforts. We have a baked-in fan base who are rabid about how much they love the game.
What the opportunity here is to not buy into the larger company, but is to buy into the brand.
You're not buying Atari. You're not investing. Okay. This is too good. This is just too good. Hey, we're Atari. We're really cool. We make loads of money. You're not buying into the company. You're just buying into this shit. Okay? Just want to be clear. You're not actually buying anything worth buying with lots of intellectual property. No. You're buying shit.
What the opportunity here is to not buy into the larger company, but is to buy into the brand.
If you'd like to come and join us, and you'd like to invest in the project, it couldn't be any easier.
Hey, my name's Todd, and I don't know how to use a Switch.
It couldn't be any easier. This is our opportunity to do this together.
What's he doing?
You can participate in the success of this franchise. It's official. Atari's turning to the crowd to help us fund RollerCoaster Tycoon on the Nintendo Switch.
Just look at his little face.
RollerCoaster Tycoon on the Nintendo Switch.
Says it all. Says it all. Look at his smug little face. We're ripping you off. Ding! Like, oh, why? So guys, okay, here's the message. Atari, if you're watching this, please, I would love to speak to the team and ask them, what are they doing? Why they, like, what, who thought this was a good idea? And I would honestly love to hear a response. Why, one, RollerCoaster Tycoon World is not here. We all know why. It's because that was a shit game that never got finished, and the people who bought it got shit on. And two, why, if you're such a great publisher, what if you got so much intellectual property, you make loads of money on selling licensed t-shirts and hats,
Over $2 billion.
and you make loads of money on these shitty mobile games, why on earth are you asking for crowdfunding? Beyond me. And look, hang on, I just noticed this. They want you to invest into a game that doesn't even work properly. Look at this shit. What kind of connection is that? Awful. Everything about this is disgusting. Ugh. What? I hate it. Guys, get in the comment section. Hit me up with your thoughts. I'm outraged. I know this is not the normal type of thing I talk about here on the channel, but like, this shit needed to be talked about. And I'll see you in the next video.